Seems a little more Silencep at the moment. Silence P, here to stay. That's fine, Jeff. Whatever they're calling to you. Alright, and actually, I'd say the votes kind of reflect what you're saying, Clara. 60-40 favouring Silencep. Don't think that's inaccurate. I think that's perfectly accurate. Heart says 2, your brain says 1. You know what? I feel kind of similarly. I think Silencep still should win, and this will be kind of annoying for him in terms of him racking up points. This is definitely something he should be seeing himself taking down. We're gonna start with Enesy because that's what the bloody spectator put me on, and he's gonna be getting mega side of the map. Looks like he's not even bothering with the LG right now. He just wants the rail. Rail. Bit of collateral damage. Gotta watch out because that's gonna hurt. Oh my god, I actually found that angle. That's pretty staggering. Even with piercing sight, it basically just faded at that stage. That was nasty. And that's gonna be first blood right there. And he's just shooting off for the mega health. No, go back to heavy. Oh, we're gonna have a race to heavy. Silencep should win it if he goes for it. I was, oh my god, how did he hit Silencep? Oh, it's just the turret still. Man, just turning up at the right moment works out. Gets himself that strong LG. Silencep looking good though off the spawn. Silencep not pressuring on the mega health at all, so when Enesy's really weak, he's not totally gunning for it.
Balls out.
Did Silencep even realise he's there? He just hit 2 in a row, almost a third. Enesy needs to watch out a little bit. Oh, he's vulnerable. Silencep's got to close this one out, and he does do so. Silencep on the board. Yo, Cozy Course for the 15 months. What's up, man? Thank you very much. Silencep should make it to heavy in time. Oh, I mean, he's there. He's doing damage, and Enesy's still just got the rail. I think he's going to chase it the whole way round. Dude, there's a 25 health bubble there. Just take it so you get railed. Oh my god. Silencep. Just taking against the heavy aim player, you want to be making sure you are not railable. Enesy's so weak, and Silencep's still going for the rails. So a quick aim update. Watch, I'll go back there in a second, because Enesy actually spawned at rockets. Oh my, almost goes full Dramis on the nails. Ouch, man. 50% rails, Silencep, 42% Enesy, but the LG is kind of the other way around. I think 65% LG for Enesy. No, he did a Dishirino! He hit the thingy and then he should have been dodging, but then he just ran and died. Don't do this. Let's have a look at whose map this is. This is Enesy's map pick. I want no one to die at the shotgun anymore. Okay? All I want in life. Enesy's LG is very strong at the moment, though. Very strong. Kind of brave still to do that. He's going to give some space. He's going to break out of there. It sounds like I knew he kind of had to sacrifice some HP for that. Oh, Silencep misses the follow-up rail. You gotta hit those. You gotta hit those. This turret's gonna help. Doesn't actually hit anything. I'm very surprised by that. Silencep's definitely struggling to get in the game properly. Enesy's been hitting really, really hard. Let's take a look at the damage difference. 2,000 damage for Enesy versus 1,800. The control's been somewhat even, actually. Oh, Silencep suddenly hits two big, big rockets. There's been more lights, though, for Enesy. He's had 150 more resources on that. Oh, wait, that's not true. Only 50 more now. Damage still very, very similar. Enesy still wins. I still really want to look. HP healed. Okay, Silencep's healed about half the HP. He's healed 600 health less than Enesy has. Enesy's been on a lot of health bubbles. Going sort of a heavy rail game at the moment. Whoa, what happened there? Am I like lagging or something? There's some weird stuff going on with my vision. The Silencep's going to sustain his control. I'm going to keep damaging, actually. And Enesy is in trouble, but Silencep is just not hitting these rails anymore. Oh, there we go. He needs that lightning gun. Oh my god. In the Battle of Super Nail Gun, won by... Enesy. The thing is, Silencep should have held there to get the LG sooner. Then he would have been able to defend a little more easily. Controls even. I feel like I'm getting these weird lags on Enesy's point of view. Let's have a look at ping. They're both on 20. There is some weird stuff happening, guys. That's a lot of damage. Wow. There's just... There's some weird lag going on the spectator HUD. Oh my god, that turret is just wrecking him! Silencep's got to finish the job on this. He's got to know that he's low, but he's committed now to the angle, unless he's going to be able to get out of there. So annoying. Silencep finished the job on these kills. He'll rush and try to do some damage on the exit of the mega health, I think, or unless he's not even going to hang around for it. Silencepep just had a good string of damage. Oh my god, unless he keeps hitting these fadeaway rails. He actually could have hung around. I don't know why he didn't, because as the heavy coming up, Silencep is going to be rewarded with this. I feel like Enesy should have been on the case just then. I've got a feeling that Blixer might be right. I think EU Central is just doing some weird stuff at the moment. Like, I've been getting it when I'm playing as well. I'm getting these very weird lags. Silencep needs this rotation of items, and then he needs to go ham. I like the rocket jump. This is good. Placing site's decent. Silencep's still got to sustain that control. Got mega health. I think Enesy's going to want to play a bit defensively now. I've got a minute and 20 to try to not get chased down by Silencep. No. It's a freebie. Did he lag out just then? I can't tell. I really can't tell. He didn't really do any damage. He's still playing though. So Silencep's going for items, and he's going to have to chase after this. He's going to have 20 seconds. He's just hurt him. That kind of breaks things up a bit because now it's sooner until the heavy. I think he just heard it. He's got a clue. He's going to be tying it up. 7-7, 40 seconds to go. Silencep's the one who's continuing control, and he's going to find him again right off the spawn. Unless he's got to hit some clutch rails. He hits one, but he's got to hit 2 more, and he's going to die. 30 seconds to go. Now Enesy's the one who has to come back. Oh, and that rail is really putting a stopper in things. I don't know if Enesy was lagging or if it was just the spec card, because from the stuff I've been seeing earlier, it looked like Cypher and Duxton weren't affected by it. He's going to chase him down! Awesome mutual frag, though. And it's going to end 9-8 in favor of Silencep. Really good last second rush, but that final rocket from Silencep. The way he reacted seemed like him lagging, but honestly, the lags that I've seen earlier, I cannot be certain. I would defend him if I can defend him and I cannot defend him. It doesn't really make a difference. But I was seeing Cypher lagging hard, but then I noticed, well, damage is still have been done at some point. It's very weird. There's some weird stuff going on with the servers. I've been saying Enesy, but I don't know. Like I don't know if I'm saying it right. Are you saying Enesy or something? Okay, Enesy was lagging. Alright, so that's confirmed. And I think he did get shit on a little bit in that moment. Lagging the whole game, 13:37. Lols.
Balls out.
That is annoying. Yeah, because I thought when I was playing earlier this week, I thought it was just like my computer and its I don't know, its reaction to the patch or something like that, because I was just lagging. I didn't realize this was happening to so many people. Yo, the Exhale, thank you very much for the sub, dude. I appreciate it. Welcome, sir. I mean, what can you do? You're not just going to suddenly replay it. You could have had both players lagging or something like that. There's no admin just floating around there or anything. Damn straight hell. What's up, Aaron, by the way? Yeah, it's weird because we've had games today now where I think it's just been me lagging, and now we've had games where players are lagging. It's just, don't know what's going on. What a salesman, Kyo. September ends in 4 days. 4 days? 4 days? 4 or 5 days. Half price subs, everybody. Yeah, there were some moments where it was that rail moment. I'm pretty sure he would have died anyway, but the fact that he didn't get any damage off is obviously a bit of a hindrance afterwards. I don't really know how much more lag there was. Oh, actually, no, to tell a lie. We saw all that weird glitching and stuff, so I thought that was just like a spec thing. I didn't realize that was him lagging. So if he said he's lagging the whole game, yeah. There's some messed up stuff happening. Use them points, yo. The whole app data thing, people have been doing that since the start of Quake Champions, I'm sure. There we go, Chico. That's what I'm talking about. Well, we'll see when these guys start. They can start in their own time, obviously. Looks like Enesy's ready to go. So BJ versus Keel. It's going to be an interesting one. Fingers crossed this is good for both players. Someday maybe say CIS Cypher finals. Cypher wins. Maybe. I could see it. Depending on how CIS is doing. I think Cypher's been playing better and better recently.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2.
Alright, let's do it, guys. Let's move into game. Map 2 between Enesy and Silencep. We are on Silencep to start with this time. As he kind of jolts through and gets over to the rockets eventually. Needs to backroll his way up to mega health soon enough. Ooh, very close. Very, very close. Oh my god, these rails. I was thinking that he was starting to put himself at risk, but just hitting these sickest shots. Oh, the LG's still there? That grenading is going to be enough for him to close that one out. He'll be able to get himself the light in middle. Silencep storming away off the start. Beginning with some good rail shots. His rocket grenade combos could be pretty traumatic as well. Oh my god. With 10 health to go too. You're just seeing the NBTIs convert from Prime to full-on sub, man. Thanks very much, NBTI. But I appreciate Prime and full subs. Both the same. Oh, I think Silencep's lagging now. If this is like a clue of what was going on. Are we cursing Silencep? Do I control who lags? Do I have the power to make lag? Now I curse... Cursing Enesy. Cursing Silencep. Oh, this is close. Oh, he picks him off. He needed that heavy to survive. He is weak as hell. Click. Just finds him at times. Silencep's on a roll here, man. His keel is really, really terrifying. Oh my god, these Zeds. Oh, spectating feels very 60 FPS for me at the moment because I'm in Windows mode. Wow. 61% rail from Silencep. We got like 30-ish from Enesy. That's a good LG push though. He should get himself on the map now. Very nicely done, Enesy. Let's go over to him. I spec on windowed mode because it's easier for me to switch between production things and look at stuff like brackets and so on. It's just 10 times easier for me. And because it's limited to 60 FPS, you guys don't notice it. Generally. This is like the first time in probably a couple of years of me doing this that someone said anything. Oh, Enesy. Sort of fortuitous not to have died there. Does need to play a little bit slower over the next 30 seconds. Gonna get caught out. Not really done enough damage. Silencep imposes himself enough on the map. Oof. Oh, dual wheel just gets used too. That's really, really bad news for Enesy. He needs these kind of resources. And you know, honestly, for Enesy, I'd be slightly upset on the last map. It's slightly tilting. If he's been lagging, and if it's, you know, affected whether or not he's going to win, which very much probably did, then it's hard to get yourself focused in the next one. I think most people will probably agree with me there. Unless he's trying to force something, but I don't know if he's even less willing to be, you know, prepped for the fights than normal. But you know, at the same time, I do think that Silencep's incredibly good at this map. Molten was Enesy's map. He was obviously been showing us some great games there today. He beat Neutrino on Molten, but then you've got probably one of Silencep's best maps and one of his best champions. And probably a player who's slightly tilted. Oh my god, the little bounce grenade. That is Pano Chocolat right there. What's up, Kovac? I'm sporting it. So now I've agreed to the terms of the endorsement deal of the Kovac aim trainer. Just waiting for the check in the mail, okay? Cheers. Right there, see? Fully sponsoring. What are those grenades? That should be him again at the bottom. Oh, he misses out on it. Oh, Enesy's so low. I really thought he was going to die then. If Enesy can pull off a comeback now, he's the hero of Quake Champions. He's like the protagonist, and everybody else is the enemy.
Balls out.
Whoa there. Hey, I wasn't serious, man. Thanks so much for the 5 gifted subs, Kovac. That's incredibly generous of you. I appreciate it. That's alright, guys. We got lag, we got memes, we got rails, rockets, LG, we got everything here. Kovac is the real protagonist.
Balls out.
Yeah, this one's this is what they call over, guys. It looks like Silencep is going to be moving into top 4. And I'm going to keep following Silencep, I think. Well, we'll see what the brackets look like, because it might be ages into this game. But I would kind of like to keep watching Silencep. Expecting a Netflix level endorsement for a new game. How's that going, actually? We got... Wait. What am I allowed to say or not? What's in the plans? What has Kovac announced? I haven't signed any papers. What have I destroyed here? I'll look at the rail percent in a second. $55%. Shit. I missed the next one. God damn it. 56%, 2,200 damage, 28 of 50 rails. That's a lot of railing. It's gonna be cool GG right there. Enesy's left the server. And that is fair enough. Well played, Silencep. Big shame there. Like, a really, really good match, I think, got slightly spoiled in map 1. But, you know, if you put that aside, the outcome was fun in map 1, but the way we got there was a bit turbulent. Hard at work on the update. Can't say too much yet. Fair dues. Always good to hear, man. Hard work. Hard work's the way forward. Okay, so Cypher's already in the semis. Silencep's about to move forward. We should actually get... Well, I kind of want to see Silencep and Sirius, though, if that happens. Alright, it's... VF Sirius, isn't it? He's in game at the moment. I'm going to turn on a Twitch stream and see if I can find out how he's doing. Alright, I'm turning on a stream just on a browser just to see. What are the points between Cypher and CNZ? CNZ is ahead, actually. We should probably go to that game. Even though Silencep and the other one should be more fun. Let's go have a look at brackets. So Sirius has just beaten Deep 6 on a map. Quite convincingly. Was it Proximo down on the other side? Let me just find Proximo.